Hello everyone, Gypsy Jet Rose coming through with some messages from Great Spirit tonight. We're going to try a little something different. Usually when I do messages or receive messages, I usually shuffle the cards and then Great Spirit and the Archangels of the Light will fly a card out to me or two cards, whichever three, whatever messages that want to come through, they just kind of fly out of the deck. And I usually do that. That's how I usually get my messages. But tonight I decided to try something a little different. Tonight we're going to just try the fanned out cards, and I will just pull them right on camera and see what the messages are. So we have two decks here. We have this one here is the Oracle of the Unicorns deck by Cordelia Francesca Brabbs. And then this deck up here is the Messenger Oracle deck by Ravynne Phelan. So let's see what the unicorns have to say today. And so we'll see what they want to bring forth in a message. So the support card come through, and it's got a beautiful Pegasus on here, and a lady laying on the Pegasus back and just kind of like she's in a sleep mode here. You can see that she's sleeping. And so support says ask for help, get more rest, and nurture yourself. So right now, as the energies are, we're in the holiday season and stuff, and so things are just chaotic. We've got a million things going on, and next week is Christmas already, and people are just running around and they're trying to get their shopping done or their cards mailed out or whatever it is that they're doing on this holiday season right now. And so we have to remember that we need to take a little time and rest. And also, don't be afraid to ask for support, to ask for help. We can't all do it by ourselves sometimes. Sometimes we have to reach out and we have to let go of the control and just go ahead and say, hey, can you give me a hand with getting the cards out, or can you give me a hand with maybe picking up the groceries for the supper that we're going to have for Christmas? Just stuff like that. Know that you are supported and take the time and take a little bit of rest, because if we go and exert our energies and wear ourselves out, that is what brings our frequency down. It brings us into a low vibrational state. And so we need to just take that time and take a little rest. And know that you have support from people. Don't be afraid to let go of the control. And also ask the guides, your archangels of the light, Jesus, God, just know that you have support from them too. So if you are on a path that you need some guidance and stuff, don't be afraid to ask for support. Ask for the support from your archangels and stuff. So that is our first card. I'll set that up there, and let's see what the message comes through. Let's see. So we have card number 7, do not fear the unknown. So as we're going into 2021, and the energies right now are a little chaotic, like I said, just know that you have the support. Don't fear the unknown of what is coming. Know that we shouldn't worry, we shouldn't have fears, because that brings us down again into our low vibrational state. And don't have fear. Don't have fear of what's coming. Don't have fear what is happening in the world. Just know that in your world, in what is happening in your family, what's happening in your surrounding community and stuff, that's where we need to first start and take a look at what's happening and then move to the world. But don't fear it. Don't put your worries out there, because that brings us again down into a low vibrational state. Um, if we sit and watch the media and we sit and watch too much on our social platforms and everything, that brings us into a state of fear. And there's things out there that are bringing up questions about, unknown facts, unknown situations that are happening in the world. Don't fear it. Just know what your truth is deep down inside. Know what you have in your heart and soul, what's in your intuition, and just know that you are being guided and supported by your angels and by the Great Spirit. And if you are getting into that fear of unknown or fearing the unknown, take a little time, take a little rest, do a little meditation, and call on your guides for the support to take away those fears. Take away. Also, that's a number 7. 7 is that 7 is a saying that you are on the right spiritual path. You are on the right path. You are going in the right direction. So don't don't fear your path. The Great Spirit and your archangels of the light and all your guides have you going down the right path. 7 is saying that you are on the right path. So let's see what the unicorns have to say. Beloved. Oh, look at this. This is one of my favorite cards. We have 3 butterflies. We have 2 unicorns and a full moon back there. And they're looking off into the future. And it says, prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship and believe you are lovable. We have 3 butterflies. 3 butterflies. 3 is sacred. It's like Holy Trinity, mind, body, spirit, Father, Mother, Son. We also have 2 beautiful unicorns here. And so just know that you have love and support. You have the love and support, and it's coming to you also. So don't fear that. Don't fear that you are not being supported, that you're not being loved. You have this love, you have the support, and you are lovable. Just know that. Things right now are such chaotic times that we lose sight of who we are. We lose sight of our truth that is within us. And so just know that everything is going to work out. We have a full moon coming up very shortly. Right now, we just had the new moon. And so the full moon will be coming up at the end of December here. So looking at the 2 unicorns, they're looking to the future. They're looking at the full moon behind them has the full moon energies. And butterflies is about transformation. And right now they've already transformed, and they are guiding the unicorns also looking into the future. They have no fear of the unknown. Butterflies go in and they don't know that they are going to transform. It's just a cycle in their life. And so by not fearing the unknown, they go in, they don't fear it, they just go in, they become this gel, and then boom, they become a beautiful butterfly. And they don't fear that. They just go with the flow. They just go with the cycle of what their whole nature is. And I just noticed on this unicorn, it's like an infinity symbol there in a sense. An infinity symbol is all about eternity. Your love is eternal. We have a love out there, a sacred love that is eternal, and it burns deep within inside of us. It burns a flame that is within us. And that flame is coming. The flames are coming together. So just remember that you are lovable, that you have support and guidance. Don't fear the unknown. Don't fear transformation. Don't fear that. That's just all a part of the cycle. And the moon cycles go through a lot. And then we have December 21st is coming up, and it is a very, very potent time. This is the year that we have the Saturn and Jupiter planets are coming together. And then they form the star of Bethlehem, which is hasn't been seen in hundreds, thousands of years or whatever. So anyways, so we'll get one more card here. What does Great Spirit want to bring forth? What does Great Spirit want to bring forth? Challenge your perception. So we have card number 5. 5 is about change. We have this beautiful angel. Oh, look at that angel. It's just glowing in gold with the sword. Challenge your perception. So what we perceive in life, what we perceive and how we look at things in life, and how we look at relationships, how we look at situations, there's always two different views. There's always two different sides to the story, as they say. Now, sometimes when we look at something, sometimes we'll look at it from the state of mind that we're in. Sometimes we're in a low vibrational state of mind, a low frequency energy, and so we don't see the good in stuff. All we will see is the negative. Now, when we raise our frequency and raise our vibration to a higher state of mind and frequency, we'll look at the positive in it. So challenge your perception of what situation you're in right now. What vibrational state are you coming from? What frequency are you coming from? Are you coming from a low frequency, or are you coming from a high frequency? What is it that you are seeing around you? What is playing into your role in your situation around you? As in, what is your family dynamic? What is your community dynamic? What is the world dynamic? Because that all challenges our perception also. So what we see within ourselves also will challenge our perception. Do we see love and joy and beauty and happiness? Or are we looking at ourselves and we see stuff in a negative way? Do we see that we have wrinkles, we have gray hair, we have not this perfect body, or we don't have a perfect life, or it's all on our perception. So challenge your perception. Take it to the higher state. Take it to the higher level. Take it to the level of this archangel standing before us. This archangel is got a sword and is ready to cut out that negativity, ready to cut out the low vibration. Take it to a bigger and higher, beautiful state of mind. As we challenge our perception and bring in the higher vibration, we then bring in our beloved. We bring in a beautiful relationship. We bring in the change. We bring in transformation. We step into the unknown. We are afraid. We are not afraid to step out of the box. We're not afraid to step on our path because we don't have the fear. And we have the support and guidance from our archangels of the light. We have the support that is around us, our support from our family, our support from everyone that is within our life, when we change our perception of what's going on around us. And don't be afraid to change. 5 is about change. 7 is knowing that you are on the right path. And you have the love and support from your beautiful family, from your beautiful loved ones, from the higher realms that are coming down from Great Spirit and from archangels of the light. They are all supporting us. They are all bringing in love. And know that you have the surroundings around you. So in these times that is happening with the holidays, and with all the chaoticness going on in the world, and lockdowns and shutdowns, all of that stuff, remember, go to a higher perspective, look at it from a different perspective, and we are surrounded. Don't forget that. Don't forget the love that's within yourself. Don't forget the love that's within your heart and soul, because it burns. That burning flame leads you on your path, and it will let you step onto the path of the unknown. It will guide you where you need to go. So don't be afraid. So hopefully that all comes through and makes a little sense in what's going on, and that you have a little clarity and stuff. So much love, much peace, much happiness, much joy. I'm sending you so many hugs, because we need that right now in this world, and lots of peace. And you all have a good night and have a good evening. Have a good rest of the week. And I will try this again down the road here shortly. Peace and love, Gypsy J.